we started last time. We were at the spa, and we had already gotten there, and we're just waking up from a long rest. Um, it started with I went and talked to the water in the spa room. The water told me um, that the people running the facility are bad people. That her friend Silvery is gone and taken somewhere, and that the people in charge are hideous creatures that and that she is trapped and that they are hags and that the water is fey, and asked us to help her. And then I talked to Sereth a little bit, but nothing really came of that. And then when we woke up, we realized we were all poisoned, which was a crappy feeling. But Tarvik was there to cure us of our poison. Um, and then we started doing some snooping. We cast some spells and started being able to see through certain illusions. And found out the servants were scarecrows, and that the people in charge were indeed hags, gross hags. I don't know if someone else wants to take over.
I mean, I know we got a good ambush on one of the hags. And then we fought them for a while, and they just kept blinking in and out. Saith was not a hag, was some sort of demon of some sort, and Monty the dog was not a dog, but some sort of monster thing. And the only other thing that was there was two statues by the house that were actually gargoyles that got slowed down because of a nice storm.
Yeah, that's true. So I think what happened was we were led to the back of the spa to this temple that had been boarded up, and I don't think we were meant to fight here in the courtyard. We ended up doing so.
Mm-hmm.
We've not actually gone into the temple. It is still like locked and sealed as far as we know. Because instead of unlocking the temple, we decided to get a little bit of a surprise round, just attack the hag. And like you said, really messed her up. At the end of the fight, Saith was dead. Two of the hags were dead, but Greenskong, the other hag, one of them, she escaped. And I think she's the only evil thing that we know of that escaped. There is a drow and a ranger in the building who are both like magic people, and I think we saw another dark elf inside the building who didn't attack us. And when I say us, it was me and Cassandra, that corridor where we fought the death dog. There was another person there who left, and I don't think we know what's up with him. And there's a kobold somewhere on the premise.
Yes.
Yes, who seemed nice. I like the kobold. But
we also, I know when before Roland was almost about to like unlock the door by dispelling the magic, we did hear something behind the door, like something woke up, but we didn't. That was it. They didn't come out of there during the fight at all.
It's still sealed.
It is still sealed.
And then Saith had a one-on-one with Rita at some point too, and I guess he was charming people. I was not affected.
I was also not affected by that, but
Rita was charmed by him, and it resulted in her not really being on the same page as everyone else when the fighting started. But overall, it didn't really make a big difference because Saith attacked an ally, and that disrupted the charm.
There's lots of stuff that's going on here, lots of mysterious stuff, and we just kind of attacked and killed her.
It's possible. It actually is possible that if like Rita had dropped a dissonant whispers, because like that one hag, I think it's the one that got away in the end, that we just like hammered at the very beginning. If Rita had contributed, that might have wound up different, and then their coven would have been broken. But who knows? That's a maybe.
I mean, I it's ifs and buts in the end, right?
Oh yeah. We can't speculate on what would have happened otherwise.
Mhm.
But the one that did get away was Greensong, the in green clothes, pretending to be blind one. But we kind of sort of have a code now, a little bit. That's exciting.
Do we?
No,
Well,
No, we
Tarvik and Roland have figured it out. We'll see if everyone else does.
Oh, whoops.
I feel like there was something else I was about to say. So we came to the spot to get the lily root from Mr. Magic Michael Doon. And that is still our goal, I think, is to find this lily root. Hopefully it's here. I mean, obviously the hags weren't using it, but because they
I
don't care
think
about
it's in
healing
the
people.
tower, right? The owner tower.
I mean, we haven't checked there. I guess that would make sense. They claimed they had it, and they had it there.
I mean,
So
it could be in the
Mhm.
shrine too, for all we know. I mean,
True.
we haven't searched. Now that pretty much everyone is gone, we can now search the actual building as well. Maybe it's just in there, in like a back room or something.
Yeah. There's a lot to look at, and we still gotta find Silveri, the water's friend,
we do.
which we never asked the water what its name was.
Nope,
What was it?
that's for another time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we should probably check on the guests.
We should also probably short rest. Just
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
When we get into it, we'll talk about what we do next because we
Yeah,
have
we're
some
in
options
pain.
for sure.
Mhm.
Some of us are in pain. A few of us look like a slightly bigger green bar than others.
Just you.
No, I was going to say the wizard in the back looks pretty healthy. Seems like the frontline people did their job then.
Aw.
All right.
All right.
So, if you guys don't have anything else to add, we can jump into today's session. Okay, so you have just finished searching for the escaped hag, and to no avail. Unfortunately, haven't been able to find her. And you are just outside with some of the dead bodies. I would like everyone to make a perception check for me, please.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. It should be the 9.
That's fine. I'll take the mic.
Fix my character sheet.
Alright, so I've Cassandra, Rolen, Tarvik, Rita. All of you
I got blood in my eyes.
Yeah, all of you are exhausted from your current state after just having battled and spent a lot of energy trying to search. But Tarvik, in the midst of your standing here just kind of collecting yourselves, you hear, coming from this direction, some thudding noises and slight grunts. It's hard to place, but it seems like there's activity going on in the space.
Which direction? Maybe I missed that.
It's more towards the middle down area.
Of that building.
Okay, inside.
Inside.
All right.
Quarter.
I'll feel like Tarvik will get back up on his feet. And be like, oh, all right, hang on. And then I will slowly make my way into this area towards the thudding.
Where are you going, Tarvik?
Are we following? Are we going after
I
the
mean,
hag?
there's something in here.
I'm gonna follow.
Can I open the door? Like, can I open this door?
You can. Sure thing.
Open this door
What
then.
are Cassandra and Rita doing?
I'm gonna check a healing potion.
I'm just gonna follow.
Go for it. Roll your healing.
Yeah. Was
You
it
guys are-
2d4?
Yeah.
Plus 4?
Tarvik.
I can remember healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
You open the door.
And I have.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I just want to point out. I think I still have detect magic up.
Sounds good. Do you want to put the radius on your token? I think that's 30 foot.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yep.
Okay. And at the moment, everyone freeze your tokens for me. As you, Tarvik, open up the door, you see a bit of a mess in here. You see these attendants. One is currently engaged with this drow-looking person that you had seen earlier as one of the guests. You see them kind of scattered around, and it seems like they appear to be in altercation with the guests. You see there's blood on the floor, especially this one right here. And it seems that you've walked into a bit of a scuffle. So I would like all of you to roll initiative for me, please.
Here we go again.
Here you go again. Right from the very get-go.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm sorry. This map is just a little slow for me.
Oh, that's okay. Take your time. I also need to roll initiative. So,
I was about to say, you probably have quite a bit here.
I do.
If the guests count as individuals.
Yes, they do.
I want to see the old couple fight.
Oh, I'm sure they...
With each other? Or just...
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, I meant like, I want them to be like level 20 adventurers.
Bam!
Put everyone else to shame.
Yeah.
Okay, I just gotta make sure I have everyone here. Let's see. Him. Oh, I missed a person. Okay. I do them as one. One, two, three, four. Okay. Roland, you also see this as soon as Tarvik opens the door. What do? There's just chaos around you.
I'm going to walk forward. Where did you say the blood was?
It's currently where every guest is. There's blood on the ground.
Oh. I would like to step into the room, and I'm going to cast a firebolt at this one.
Okay.
Okay. That's a great start.
Give me
But that is my
1
turn.
second. Okay. As you step into the space, you hear a lot of shouting and a bit of like confusion. You hear it's kind of like gasps and shrieks. So then here, oh boy, you see one of the attendants over here just reach out towards the older man who is closest, and you see it tries to like claw right at the face, but the person just kind of ducks out of the way. Hey, as he goes, "Stay behind me!" And he's like gonna gasping for air, and you can see there's blood across his chest. Another claw reaches out, and again it just kind of grazes the wall as the gentleman ducks once more. You see this. Oh, these are terrible rolls. You see this person in front try to reach out towards the drow with two hands and just slashing forward, but you see the drow just kind of ducks below and misses the drow. Then you see this. Oh, terrible. You see again the same thing happen with this knight over here. Oh, is this one my head? Nope. Okay, so again it happens over here, and you see the attendant here move forward to kind of get in better range of this woman here, and you see the female attendant just kind of slashes forward towards this individual over here, and you see just kind of rakes her across her chest and her arms as blood begins to pour out. And you can see this individual does not look happy. She looks less scared and angry as you surmise the situation up. Rita, you might have some vantage point from here, as well as perhaps peeking behind them, the altercation that's happening here. It is now your turn. What do you do?
Rita's gonna sort of charge in, hearing, I think hearing the sounds of everything that's happening.
Yes.
Okay, so I can just run right in. Oh wow, look at all this stuff. Okay. Yeah, for now, given what I have, yeah, I'm just gonna run in and I'm gonna attack the first one that's right in front of me. Jeez, what spells do I have left? I'm just checking everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
You guys just came back from a big combat,
Okay.
so inventory check must
Yeah.
definitely be
Okay.
necessary.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a bonus action. Oh, sorry, Rita. I'm sorry, not Rita, Cassandra. I just ran 55 feet. I can kind of still see you. Is it 30 feet or 60 feet? Sorry, everyone. I don't know how my character. It's 60 feet. Okay. I'm gonna use Mantle of Inspiration. So all. I'm gonna give the three of you.
I think I still have temporary hit points from last time, if that helps.
Yeah,
you at
but
all.
you can move.
Okay.
I want you guys to be able to move. So you can all move without expending, without taking attacks of opportunity up to your speed. And I'm also, my buddy down here, I'm going to give him some Mantle of Inspiration as well.
All right. So the dwarf that you had encountered in the bathhouse, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. He all of a sudden just kind of looks around. His eyes goes wide, and he goes, "Ah!" And he just starts going out of view.
Nedeless.
Okay. Okay. So that was my bonus action. Now I'm going to attack. There's my button. 24.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
What is your flair to this?
Oh, geez. So Rita just comes, charging in into the room, and as she does, her visage alters once again, and there's this sort of, this kind of weird fey shadow magic that she's using that just sort of perforates the air. Has kind of a bizarre smell of strangeness as she just runs in and just charges in and slices through this. She understands it to be. She expects it to be a scarecrow now, but this attendant, and as her sort of. Man, there's so much to describe. It's her pitch, wavering blade cuts through it. There's just this loud. It's a booming blade, but it sounds like a cymbal crash as she strikes it.
Nice. Crash, and you see the form just immediately kind of topple. Essentially like the scarecrow form topple, and you see it laying in pieces on the ground in front of you. You catch a glimpse of the drow who was in combat with it, and he just looks at you for a second. But he definitely makes eye contact with you. He makes it a point to make eye contact with you. And then we go to this individual's turn, who is going to disengage, flip over the bar. Let's make an acro check. Make sure, yep, that's good. flips over the bar, grabs one of the bottles, and just chucks it. You see her chuck it towards the attendant that she was engaged with earlier for an improvised attack. So let's do. Unfortunately, you see the bottle skew right past the attendant's head as it flies and crashes on the offside of the wall, and you can hear her audibly just kind of shout, "Fuck!" And then seems to just keep her stance there. Cassandra, what do you do?
Alrighty. Get behind Venus, I can give you. Okay. I'm gonna try and help this couple here. So I'm gonna bonus action dash. Get next to this guy. And I have an action for one stab towards the attendant.
Go for it.
13.
That hits.
Oh, nice. Did I get anything with this? Nothing special. Oh wait, is he considered an ally for sneak attack?
Roll a d20
Yeah.
for me. 10 and above, he's your ally. Else, he's
Alright.
not.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
he's an ally.
Alright, sad that my 20 went to that, but I'll take my sneak attack.
Go for it.
Alright, 20 damage.
Gotcha. You see the attendant form kind of flicker in front of you as you go ahead and swipe down, and you see it kind of. You see its mouth open like it wants to scream, but it can't, and so no sound comes out. But you see like straw kind of just whoosh, start flying down from the cut.
Cool.
This couple, they're just gonna stay there and they're gonna cower a little bit. You see them kind of like get a ready stance as they kind of position themselves to be defensive. Tarvik, what do you do?
I have a question. Would I know anything about these creatures? I know we kind of talked about that a little bit before the fight. Like, we knew that they were straw for whatever reason, but would I know, like, specifically, like, which type of creature they are?
Make a... Just make a general intelligence check for me.
Oh boy, Tarvik's just so smart. I mean... Oh, actually, he is.
Hey!
Holy crap.
Tarvik is super smart! Look at
Tarvik
this
knows
boy.
straw men for some reason.
So these scarecrows, you know that they're less intelligent beings and more like minions for other higher intelligent beings that kind of just take control of these individuals. I'll say with a 19, you also gather that they have some vulnerabilities and resistances and immunities to certain things. So taking care in things that would make sense that would be able to harm a scarecrow versus not. So something intelligently attacking a mind perhaps would be less helpful than something physically like flames or something. Let's see what else do I know.
The main question I was looking to ask is, are they undead? Or are they treated as undead?
No, they are not. They are constructs.
Okay. That's good to know.
And you would also know that they're fairly common. So it's nothing like they're unique in any way. Like these minions are something that someone could create very easily.
Okay. I think... you said this drow was looking pretty hurt. Is there anyone else who's looking... No?
Mm-mm. I said there was blood there.
Oh, okay. Is there anyone who looks particularly hurt? Of the four of them?
Yeah, so I would say the most... I would say this gentleman over here, the older gentleman, as well as this individual.
All right, I will give that gentleman a healing word.
Which one?
This one. It's 5. Unfortunately, just minimum. 5 back.
Okay.
And then I will run down to here. And I will take a swing at that Scarecrow.
Go for it.
26?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's 8 slashing, 5 thunder.
Nice. Alright, slashing. Is your great axe magical?
It is not.
Okay. And thunder. Okay.
I should have got you that +1.
I mean, I talked about it, but I think it was better for me us to save for the time being, so I can spend it on other stupid things later on.
And that ends your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. You see this drow, after locking eyes with you, Rita, immediately will jump over the remaining pieces of the Scarecrow and go for an attack here. Oh, nice. Let's see.
I want to point out that this whole corner is white-haired people.
That's so true. That's great.
I'll have Tarvik move a little bit closer to that area to match his like slightly gray appearance, and then everyone else can be over here.
Yeah, you'll be the in-between.
Actually, technically,
Salt and pepper.
what is straw but technically white hair? So really, even the
Yeah.
You see the drow goes in and takes a swipe with a dagger that he has and just does very quick motions. And you see some of the straw fly away from the attendant that's standing in front of him. And you can see he's glaring, and then he looks towards you, Cassandra. And
I'll wink at him.
that's his. Rolen. You hear shrieking, by the way, in the background, just and it's kind of getting fading.
Oh, shit. Poor Nedeless.
Oh, yeah, he ran away.
I'm gonna targeting this one with another firebolt.
Yes,
13?
that hits.
Oh, yay.
Sorry, which one were you aiming at?
This one by my knight friend.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Firebolt. You can see as you do this firebolt, the attendant, the Scarecrow in front of you, starts like you see that mouth agape, but no sound coming out. But you see that it's in extreme pain. It seems like the fire is very effective.
Oh, shout out to the group. Use fire if you can. That's my turn.
Okay.
Trying to remember what the flask of oil does.
Okay. Let's do some more. Oh, that's actually good. You see this one reaches out towards you, Cassandra, and you take 3 points of slashing damage as you see some of the straw just like scrapes your face, and you have a huge straw burn across your face. And then it goes with the other arm and strikes towards the drow next to it, but unfortunately misses as the straw just kind of flies. This one here.
I think Cassandra will start like sneezing from the allergies of the hair.
This one here is going to target Rolen. Rolen, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Let's see. 15.
Alright, you make it. You are totally good. And it glares at you, Rolen. You see the air in front of you waver for a moment as you feel some force coming towards your mind, but you block it out as it reverts its attention back towards the knight in front of it. Knight Comer, as he introduced himself to you earlier, as it goes in for a swing with its arm, and misses. Yes, misses. You see it just kind of hit the chair that the knight has put in front of him. And then the one by you, Tarvik, is going to try and slash at you. A 5 misses. Does a 16 hit?
16 misses.
16 misses. You see 2 arms coming towards you, kind of whirling around in a circle as it tries to gain force and hit you, but it seems to just be helter-skelter a bit, and you see it just kind of misses you. And this one over here is gonna come into you, and... Ooh. Yes, sir, this shall hit you with a 22 and a natural 20.
So the first one will hit, but I'm going to use my reaction to Wrath of the Storm. So it does get pushed 10 feet away. It probably has enough movement to get back, but...
10 feet?
It does... Yep, 10 feet.
Can you put that in the chat? I don't think I remember this one.
So, Wrath of the Storm is the reaction. The move back is this.
Make a dex saving throw, though.
Yep, dex saving throw, and then... Oh, jeez!
Nice.
13.
Very nice.
For dex.
13, I think... Yeah, that fails, so it's going to take 16 thunder or lightning damage and be pushed back.
Nice. Alright. Alright, but... Which one did you use this for? The last one?
The one that hit me with the attack.
Also,
The first attack.
The first attack. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Alright, so it attacks you. You take 7 points of slashing damage as
Okay.
it goes for you, and you use this Wrath of the Storm, and you see it gets knocked back, and then it just kind of glares at you, and then moves forward again, strikes you. And this one, I rolled low on damage, so this one is 6 points of slashing damage. As you hear it just kind of by your face, and you feel the smack across. That's gonna be all of them. Rita.
Okay. I'm going to... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sort of run past Rolen and climb up onto this the bar here. And I'm going to use my my action to cast Darkness.
Ooh, please put that in the chat.
I'm casting it on Pick.
Are you gonna change your token, or do you want me to put...
I'll put a... yeah, I'm going to change my aura.
Great.
And for a bonus action, I will... I probably want to hold on to my Bardic Inspiration, so I'm not going to use that yet. I think that's it.
Okay. As soon as you cast Darkness, you hear a shout behind you, behind the bar, going, "What the?" And then you hear to your right, coming from a gentleman voice, saying, "Oh, Kessie!" As they seem to be startled. One of the individuals, let's see, this woman is... Yeah, she's just gonna try and chuck. May hit Tarvik, but we'll see. You hear, Rita, behind you, some rustling as something gets grabbed from behind the bar and gets thrown. Tarvik, you see, because you're just outside the radius, you see like a small box, like a wooden box that was holding some utensils, some wooden utensils, just kind of crash right here next to you. That's gonna be her turn, so Cassandra.
Okay. I'm gonna assume they're all okay in that darkness. I don't think the oil would do more than my daggers at this point. When I stabbed him last round, did I feel like it did anything?
Yes.
Okay. There. Alright, so I'm gonna just go for the stabby stab on this guy to help protect the couple. 18.
Yep. For sure.
Alright, so that's another 20 with the sneak.
What's your flair to this as you swipe forward?
Yeah, I think I'll like put my hand in front of the old guy to like make sure that he's safe, and then with my other hand just jab it right into where I think the heart. And try and shake it off, and then sneeze, and lose the cool moment by sneezing.
As soon as you shake it, you stick your sword in and you like kind of rustle through. You see it starts to loosen whatever components have held this scarecrow together, and as it's falling, you sneeze, and just all of the straw just kind of poofs out into a big circle, little puff.
Nice. I guess that leaves me with the bonus action stuff, which I got. So I will movement. See how far I can get. Right up to that person. And I have bonus action. I can use an object with my fast hands. Could I use the oil to... Can I throw that on, like, this servant here?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Alright, so I'll, like, pop the stopper of an oil flask and splash it on this servant and just yell out, "Use fire on this one!"
Nice. And that ends your turn?
Okay. Yep.
The couple stays there in the corner, just kind of looking scared. Tarvik, what do you do?
Remind me, is using a potion on yourself a bonus action or is it an action?
For yourself, good question. How did we rule on this before?
I think we set ourselves as bonus.
Yes, then go ahead, bonus.
Okay. I will bonus action drink a healing potion then.
Drink up, boy. You already used your whatever it's called, your...
Yeah, I was about to say, I already used my thing, so
yeah.
I can't... Alright, that gets me...
Chug.
Gets me into double-digit health.
Yeah.
And you just hear Tarvik yell out, "Rita, it wasn't a good idea the first time. It wasn't, and it's not any better now." And I'm going to take a step back to here, and then I'm going to cast Thunder Wave facing away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And I will... I will post it. I'm going to channel Divinity, though, to maximize the damage. So, I only can do it at level 1, though. Luckily I did. So it's going to do 16 damage on a success or a fail, and then...
Both of them succeed with 17s. So I think they just stay, right?
They do stay, but they will take 8 damage each.
Okay, thunder.
8 thunder each.
Alright.
And if that's the case, I will after that I will dip back out into the light so I can at least see.
Gotcha. 8, 4. And that ends your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright, you hear the noise of the thunder wave shoots out, but surprisingly, the attendants / scarecrows stay rooted in place as they turn to... Well, one of them you see turns to look at you, one of them is in darkness. Let's see. What's this boy going to do? He's gonna make his way... right here, actually. And he's gonna draw a tail.
Get that boy advantage.
Whoa. Okay. So you see him swipe forward, and you see the dagger make contact, and you see straw fly in the air again. And then you see him kind of twirl the dagger in his hand and just strike immediately into the center part. And you see the Scarecrow just kind of open its mouth, a gape, no sound coming out, but feeling the pain and just kind of like crouching over the impact as the dagger gets pulled out. And he just looks over towards you, Cassandra, very briefly. He looks and makes eye contact and then goes back to the Scarecrow.
Nice job, dude.
He doesn't say anything to you. All of you make a perception check for me.
Oh, Nedeless.
Should I ran after him? Oh, no.
I mean, your hearing is much better because you can't see. Like, it's that compensation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's how it works.
Daredevil.
So, Cassandra, you hear a slam of a door, and all of you kind of hear the shrieking no more. It's kind of muffled. You don't really hear it in the battle. Rolen.
Rolen is going to cast Fireball straight in front of him where he last saw a Scarecrow. Firebolt.
Oh, I thought you said fireball.
I did miss-say, but Firebolt. Firebolt. I'm out of third level spells.
Because you can't see disadvantage, so roll for me one more time.
11.
That actually hits, I think. Give me 1 second to confirm. Yes, that actually hits.
9 damage then.
Nice.
9 fire damage. And I'm going to say, Rita, I would like to be able to see it, please. That'll be my turn.
Rolen, as soon as you just put out your hand to where you imagine it last was, a streak of the firebolt impacts, and you see it hits directly in the neck of this creature as the flames start to engulf it, and it immediately. Well, actually, you can't see this. Sorry, but this is what happens as the firebolt hits. You imagine it does some damage, but you can't see anything.
Is my firebolt fire like magical light? Does it count? Like it just like.
I think it's just fire.
Okay, never mind.
Does it
I think
in the spell description?
Well, it's made by magic, and darkness isn't affected by magical light, so I don't know.
Well,
But
I
no,
mean,
it says nothing in it about it being.
So technically, darkness extinguishes any light of a lower level. So if it's a cantrip, it would extinguish the light then in that instance. So,
But not the heat, right?
not the heat for
Not
sure.
the-
So
not
does
the
damage.
Yeah.
You just can't see it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Invisible firebolt.
Yeah. You're making all spells invisible, Rita. Cool. Okay. Let's see. These boys are down. Okay. So Tarvik, does a 19 hit you?
A 19 does.
Alright, so you see reaching from the darkness, you feel something scrape your arm as like a wild flurry of straw tries to attack you for 7 points of slashing damage. And another one tries, but misses with a 5.
And those were both for a disadvantage because they can't see at all.
Darkness, yeah.
Yep.
And this one can see. Cassandra, does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Alright, so it reaches towards you, and with like its straw foot, it strikes at your leg, and you take 5 points of slashing damage. It tries to kick you with its other, missing.
Okay.
Rita.
All right, Rita is gonna just yell back at Tarvik and just say, "You're not my dad!" And then I'm going to attack this the Scarecrow, and I'm gonna do it, I think, with advantage because I can see through the darkness.
Oh, you can?
Yes,
Oh, then...
I have Devil's Sight.
Oh, thank you for
That's
letting me
different
know.
from dark.
So Rita, you would have seen
Oh.
then this Scarecrow fall to the ground completely dead.
Oh, okay.
Though Roland does not know that.
Okay,
Roland
cool.
can't see.
Well, I'm gonna tell Roland, "You did it. There's nothing to see here. Pick a different one." And then I'm gonna target this one that's in the darkness. Actually, no. I'm gonna target the one that's outside of the darkness. I'm gonna target this one with Dissonant Whisper.
It's a save for me, wisdom, right? It's 6.
Yes. Save. 6 fails.
Doesn't have
Where's
to
my
move
button?
as well.
It does. Yep.
Alright.
Ooh, attacks of opportunity, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Rita, what's your flair to this? Because
Oh.
even with your oh wait, that's psychic. Hold on.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll roll.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, still gets damage. Or what's your flair?
Oh man, so this is. I mean, there's just a lot of sass coming out of Rita at the moment, because she's a genius and she knows it, and all of you don't know what you're talking about, and so all of this sort of sass and unappreciation is being sort of channeled into this. Roland, you're right next to her, so you can sort of hear, under her breath, she's saying things in a language infernal, and it just sounds so like mean and angry. And then you don't see that the Scarecrow just like falls on his butt and collapses.
True.
I want to point out that Cassandra said nothing about the darkness.
I'm glad, because Tarvik will have some words afterwards.
And then I think I'll finish up by moving the darkness with me a little bit. I'm gonna help out Roland. There we go. I'm gonna move there.
Great.
Oh, so the only remaining one is still in the dark.
Yes.
Correct.
It still gets disadvantage on its next attack, though.
It does.
Actually, that's a good point. It goes right before me, so I might as well. Move one more. There we go.
Okay. You move all the way into the corner, avoiding the woman, and you see the woman is kind of crouched in like a readying stance. Even though she can't see, she's just facing forward, preparing for whatever may come. Rita, make a stealth check for me, please. Very nice. Okay. Luckily, you are very silent as you move by, as the person who's been readying herself doesn't notice you and doesn't try and attack you. Instead, just kind of maintains a ready position. Cassandra. You see, the Scarecrow just collapse in front of you.
Nice. Okay. I will. Ooh, I'm kind of tempted to find Nedeless, but I will help out. Since Tarvik looks pretty rough.
Tarvik looks like he's, you know,
Oh, wrong button.
3 out of 59 if I had to put a number on it.
Alright. So I will focus on this guy. So that one, 15.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
5% battery life. That's good for an hour or two.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, 21.
What is your flair for this?
I think for this one, I'm going to like jump into it with my short sword right into its chest and like ride it as it falls down onto the ground.
Ooh, nice.
Falls into hay.
Nice. So, as this form collapses in front of you, you just in the air is a bunch of hay. All of you are out of combat now, as there is a calm back to the place that you originally felt when you entered. The music, the quiet music of, like the Restful Lily, whatever, very slow and kind
Playing
of
the music right
relaxing
now.
music.
What's playing the music right now?
Nothing. You don't see any jukebox or any musical instruments around. You just kind of hear it kind of fade back into... it's not like it stopped at any point. It's just you're able to refocus back onto the music now that you're not focused in combat. The tension has worn down as you see the couple in the corner is still kind of crouching below and just kind of looking at the scene before them. Rita, do you keep your darkness?
No, I'm gonna recast Detect Magic at this point.
Okay. The darkness fades, and you see the woman in front of you looks towards you in shock and instinctively goes to try and attack you. So she's gonna try and make a roll here for unarmed. Let's see if it hits. No. You see her like go for a punch towards you with her left arm, just a straight punch. And Rita, how do you move away from it?
I just lean back and it goes like in front of my face.
Whoosh! Right in front of you, and she pulls her hand back, and her eyes are wide as she's just kind of taking. She's not taking her eyes off you. She's just kind of looking, and you see her. She's just tense as she just kind of looks around the room as well. I put a hand on her shoulder. I'm like, that wasn't bad. That was pretty good. Just keep practicing. She immediately bats your hand off of you, or bats your hand off of her. She like pushes away with her right hand. Unless you want to keep your hand on her, then we can do.
No, it's okay. If she's, if she doesn't like touching, that's fine.
We should go find Nedeless.
Yeah. The injured should go somewhere safe. Maybe all get yourselves in a room.
Our injured or like the random people?
The guests and stuff. Or...
Fine.
I'm pretty sure that they're in the rooms at this point. I'll just start walking this way.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm just walking this way.
Tarvik!
Tarvik, come back!
We're going this way!
We're going this way!
Why are we going that way?
Nedeless went that way! We had to go save him!
Because we heard those, the shrieking and the
Didn't
door
he run
slam.
away screaming?
Wait. Everyone pause for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna move this token just forward over here. All of you reach over this point. This drow doesn't move. He's just looking at you guys. He makes it a point to be blocking your path.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, can we want to see if we can... There was something back there. Hi?
Will you let us pass?
He looks at Rolen. He looks at Rita. Then he looks at Cassandra, maintaining his eye contact towards Cassandra. Who are you?
I
Your
forgot my name.
Death's Witness.
Death's Witness.
Oh boy.
We are Death's Witness, the famous adventuring party. You maybe have heard of us.
Tarvik,
Slayer of Gloobers.
anyone who looks at Tarvik sees him utterly in pain at like this description right now.
Just cringing. Times
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah.
Hunters of necromancers.
Oof. Just all squints. Tarvik's in a lot of pain, but that somehow does more damage than most of the hits.
Psychic damage.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she's really cool right now. And who are you?
He takes a step back as a motion to let you guys through. He doesn't say
Okay.
anything, but he just looks at you guys and just kind of steps back. The path is open for you guys.
Thank you. Good fight. Jump.
Oh.
Bye.
Scoot by.
Jay, was it this way?
All of you notice.
When I heard the... Oh, yeah.
All of you notice that the drow continues looking at Cassandra. Doesn't say
Oh,
anything,
shit.
doesn't move, just looks as you guys walk.
You saved his life.
Well, what do you know about... I want to use Thieves' Cant, but I'm so bad at using Thieves' Cant. I want to ask if he knows anything about Waterdeep or the guild. Secretively, like...
In these
I'll
camp,
be like talking. Yeah, like I'll be like asking Rita, like, you know, back at Waterdeep, I was pretty busy, and just see if that registers with him.
Yeah, I'm sure you were busy. Like, I mean,
oh, I love that. So
And-
you're just trying to glimpse whether or not there's like a hint of recognition when you speak.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an insight check for me.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like there's any recognition as you say that. He just keeps looking at you.
Yeah, this just reminded me of the good days. All right, let's go. When I heard the slamming door, I guess what direction was it? Was it out the front door or just this way?
Make a... Let's see, you heard it when you were here, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you heard it was back towards this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go towards the water. Or the bath. Roland,
As I
you look
look-
the healthiest.
As I walk by Tarvik, I'm gonna hand him my common healing potion.
Okay. Tarvik just puts it in his pocket.
We'll like open up the things as we go by.
Yeah.
Is he in here? Is he in here?
The curtains.
You start searching, and every time you open it up, you see nothing as you walk through.
Okay. Let's open the doors, Roland.
You see him crouching behind one of the benches.
Oh, he's fine. Okay.
We killed them. You're safe.
We still didn't go and check rooms or anything else, though.
Are you sure?
what were you yelling for?
He just kind of stutters.
I was yelling for you.
You've killed them. You've killed them all.
Well,
Was
we
one
haven't checked
attacking?
everything.
Was one attacking you? We thought your screams meant that you were in imminent danger. Is that not the case?
You see, it just kind of clears his throat. He stands up and tries to calm his shaking. You can see he's shaking. I was yelling for assistance.
I think he might be safer with the others.
Actually, it might be safer if we bring the others into here. Come on.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
water will protect you.
He
That's
starts
nice.
cautiously walking towards you guys. Are you sure you
Okay.
eliminated them all?
We haven't checked all the
Nope.
guest rooms or the gym, so don't go there. Why don't you wait here? We'll try to have everyone meet up in the bathhouse.
Am I safe here?
Yes, this is safe.
Well, I mean,
Rita.
Assuming the water doesn't drown you.
It's safe.
In this circumstance, Rita, can you make an intimidation check for me?
I'm good at these.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're really good at those.
Alright, let's see. Actually, he takes a look at that, and you see he was scared before, and then he just kind of scrunches his eyes a little bit towards Rita, and he kind of huffs himself up, and says, I will be fine. Thank you. And he just kind of moves past.
Okay.
Though he's cautious, and he's kind of looking around.
Can I like reach out? Can I like reach out and like grab him really quickly? Just like not hard. Just like put a like try to stop him from walking away and so quickly.
Yeah, I mean he's not trying to walk that quickly. He's just walking normally past you. But you grab his shoulder. What do you do?
I was gonna say, hey, look, I feel like we haven't, Nedeless, I feel like we haven't really gotten off on like a good foot, and I'm just, do you dislike tieflings? Is that what it is? Do you just not like tieflings?
Tarvik's literally just going to start walking away.
Okay.
Dude, are you racist?
Tarvik, stop for just a moment as you walk away, and Roland, you're walking away as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that weird thing where I want to be with both of them, so I'm hovering awkwardly halfway between the two groups.
I do that in parties.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so pause everyone here for just a moment. As you ask that question, Rita, he looks towards you and says, self-importance. No, not all tieflings. He just kind of moves forward.
He's rude, Rita. Don't bother with him.
Yeah, I mean I saved his life.
Yeah, at least the drow guy's treating me nicely.
Oh yeah, do you like him?
I mean,
Is he better than the guy that grabbed your butt?
How attractive is this drow?
You see he has the silver hair that's flowing. His face seems partially obstructed. He's wearing like some type of scarf he's kind of putting up towards his face around his mouth. But his eyes appear to be pretty, like he has long lashes.
Yeah, I would say this guy definitely ranks up higher than the butt guy. I like he's got an air of mystery around him. Like,
He is mysterious. Yeah.
Yeah. It's alluring. Anyways, I don't know how that sort of right around I mean,
so for purposes, you guys are moving around. So let's go first to Tarvik and Rolen. Where are you moving around to?
Unless anyone's stopping me, I'm just gonna go to the very back.
Just kind of following Tarvik. I'll keep up with him.
Okay.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, wrong door.
20, no. Why do you have the dragging error while I'm moving?
where it scrolls the
yeah.
page.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And does it allow you to move forward at all? Only stay in the center? Yeah, I'm just gonna move towards the back garden in that shrine.
Okay.
Oh, you're not going to the rooms? You're going
like
to the
this
back
way?
garden?
No, I think the better option is the shrine currently.
That's where you're going? Okay. So you
We
and
should
Roland...
wait for the others. They don't know we're going back here.
I'm sure Rita can spend a couple minutes talking about racist people for a moment while we fix the problem.
No, we could die. You're going to die
I mean, eventually, probably.
very shortly. You are like on 5%.
Fine. I cast Healing Word on myself.
Oh, health potion back.
That is my last spell slot for the day.
All right, so we'll pause here as you just reach the outside of the shrine. Both Cassandra and Rita, you see that the Nedeless, he just kind of moves forward and kind of leaves the room. What do you guys do?
I guess we should follow them.
I guess so. Do we want to like check all the rooms here? Like,
There's a gym to the right that we haven't checked.
I mean, are we trying to like hunt down the last hag that maybe she's still somewhere around, or are we just, I don't know, do we want to like rest up and then check out the shrine and their tower?
How do those scarecrows work? Does someone have to be controlling them, or because then she might be nearby, or if they're just like their own beings, then we should just make sure that the place is safe for the guests before we leave them here.
I don't know.
Yeah, me either. I'm not.
I mean,
That's the Rolen question, I
both of
imagine.
those things both of those possibilities make sense to me.
Okay. Let's check the gym. Let's just like peek in the gym real quick. I'll show you. That sucks that Azurse was a hag, because she was really cool.
As you guys walk towards the door, you see the drow just kind of moves forward, and Rita turns towards you and says, "And what was your name?"
My name? I'm Rita.
He nods, and he says, "I think you're very beautiful."
Wow.
Oh, thanks.
I nudge her, like, go ahead. And I'm just gonna go ahead and open this door.
You, let me get to the dynamic lighting. Hold on. I hate when the line isn't thick enough and you have to zoom in
Oh, yeah.
in order to get it. Sorry. That's what's happening
No worries.
right now.
Just moving my token out of the way.
Okay.
Cool.
So, as soon as you open the door, you see these boys. And I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative for me, please.
Oh boy.
Whoops. Well, goal accomplished. I want to make it safer for the guests.
Yep. Oh, the tree has an initiative. That's great.
Oh no. I don't know if I can take out a tree. Good thing this guy's with us. Stabby boy.
Okay. Let's see.
Do you want me and Roland to also roll initiative, or do you want us to stay out of this for the time being?
I want to be able to argue with you when our turn comes up, so...
Okay, that's fair.
Go ahead. No, for now, no initiative. But if things change, if circumstances change, then I'll ask you to roll. But at the moment, it'll be like this. So, as you guys just open the door, you see there's one attendant who still looks like an attendant, but Rita, I think you still may have your detect magic up.
Yeah, I'll just keep casting detect magic while we're sort of exploring.
Yeah, so you see the shimmering form again. And you also see that the tree seems to be kind of like swaying behind it. So he steps forward here. But that's it. Rita, what do you do?
So I mean, I know that like we just said that I could see the shimmering with the detect magic, but I think Rita like was sort of turned around entirely when this guy started talking to her. So she's just like, oh yeah, thanks. You looked like you handled yourself really well back there. Lots of civilians, but like you seem kind of like seasoned. Like what's your
I use
deal?
my reaction to be like, Rita, look.
What?
Rita, make a. Actually, hold on. Let me roll something before I ask you to roll. Okay. Yeah. So you notice that as you're talking to this guy, he is looking past you, and then Cassandra just gets your attention, and then you look behind.
Okay. Yeah, I sort of turn around, look over my shoulder. I see the shimmering guy. I mean, do you think I still have a turn at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to run, sort of pass, overrun Cassandra, run in, charge at this guy. As I do, I'm pulling out my sword. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to lock this guy down. So I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Wrathful Smite. And then action to Booming Blade and attack.
Booming Blade. Okay, go for it.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong button. Sorry, should have been a long sword.
This music got changed.
There we go.
Yeah, 18 hits for sure.
It needs to make a wisdom save.
Let's see. I believe it makes it. 19.
19 saves. Yep. Okay, so it's not frightened.
Okay,
and
so you see,
that's
as soon as the long sword strikes through, you see the hay kind of puff out as a long streak makes its way across its chest. Cassandra, what do you do?
Here we go again. Run in there. I gotta always remember that I'm little feet. Alright, go right there. Alright, so I'm gonna get up beside it. And step.
Mm-hmm. Which one are you stabbing?
18. The dude. I don't consider the tree an enemy yet.
Okay.
Although probably
well,
I
you've
should.
seen it moving before, and it was just
Yeah.
It was just a workout before.
Yeah, it's just a workout. 20.
Wow. Very nice. As you move forward and you stab it, and as soon as you pull out, there is just a bunch of hay pouring out. It seems like it's not looking great.
Alright, then. Offhand attack. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. Ooh.
Nice. You see just one little hair, boop. Just one little hay, boop, pop out.
Yeah.
So you stab it.
And I guess I have 5 feet of movement. I don't know. That might be an attack. I'll stay there. Never mind.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm confident enough not to yell for Rolen and Tarvik yet.
I did cast Booming Blade, which is really loud.
Oh, it's super loud, yeah.
Oh, yes it is. Thank you for mentioning that. Okay. So we haven't gone through a round yet. So once 6 seconds is up, then we'll go to Tarvik and Rolen. Scarecrow is gonna try and claw at Cassandra, because Cassandra, you did a lot of damage. So 17 and 16. Do either of those hit?
The 17 hits, the 16 misses.
Wonderful.
17 hits
So
my buttons.
it moves forward, and you see it kind of like bend its body towards you and just kind of like smack you and you take 9 points of slashing damage from the hay that kind of strikes you across the face. And it tries to go again with its body, but unfortunately it doesn't hit as you immediately dodge off to the side.
Okay.
This tree.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, friend. It's gonna reach out towards you and misses. Ooh. Yeah, it misses. So it slams one of its branches down, but it goes right in between you and the Scarecrow in front of you. That's all it does. Okay. Now this is the end. So, Roland, I'm gonna delete here. Top of the round. Not all of you, Tarvik and Roland, you hear a boom from inside of the Restful as you guys are kind of bickering.
I think I was just saying, we really shouldn't go in there. It's not smart to open up doors that might have enemies behind them without the rest of our group.
You would hear Tarvik respond back, at least before the boom, saying, "Nonsense. If the hags wanted us to kill what was ever inside of here, this is more likely to be our friend than anything that's in any of the other rooms."
Boom! What do you guys do?
My point.
Bye.
What?
I'm gonna run.
I just turn to Roland and say, every so often, it's very sad to realize that I'm the second smartest in the group.
Rita and I are the chaos.
I'm just gonna run. I'm running and dashing.
Yeah, I'll
okay.
follow. I guess.
Okay. Now go ahead and roll me. After you take your dashes, then go ahead and roll me your turns.
Okay.
This is free running for you guys, so whatever your dash, your movement and your dash are, and then
30 to there, and then. Oh,
let's see.
1, 2. Get to there.
And Tarvik, can you roll your initiative for me?
Oh yes, excuse me.
Oh. Right.
I rolled the same thing.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay. Seeing this tree start attacking, I'm going to with my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and afflict it with my Hexblade's Curse. And then I am going to use my Cone of Face Melting and try to hit both of these guys. So I just, I pull out pick and I start just shredding on it right in their faces.
Nice.
Not the best rolls though. So the extra 3 would just be against the tree.
Mm. Bad tree.
Bad. Okay, 3.
A save is half damage.
It didn't save.
Neither of them did? Great.
Nope.
Okay, so that's it.
5, 6. Give me some extra flair for the Scarecrow in front of you.
For the Scarecrow, great. So Rita just pulls out a pick and just starts playing on it. It's kind of like a kind of a thing, just driving intense. And as this happens, as she's playing it, there's you can see sort of almost see the air sort of fluctuating, the sound waves moving through. It's just it's so loud, and there's this sort of psychic damage component. And this, like the vibrations, just sort of start to shake the scarecrow apart. It just starts to become undone from like its sort of like its sleeves, its shirt. It just all sort of just shakes, and the hay just starts to spill out everywhere,
Cool.
all over the ground.
It's like a little fountain of hay just spewing out. Boom, 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 as the very driving force of the melody pushes through, and the scarecrow frame collapses. And that ends your turn?
Yep.
Okay. He moves forward, stays here, and you see him grab something from his thigh, and he throws it. My god, I couldn't think of the word throw for a second there. Yikes. Ooh, okay. So he throws one of his daggers, and Cassandra, it actually catches you across the face, and there's a large gash across your face as the dagger slices your face. You're gonna take 4 points of piercing damage and 27 points of poison damage.
No. I have anything for poison. No, it's disease. Oh no. I'm knocked out.
Oh, actually, hold on. Make a con save for me, actually.
Okay.
Well, it wouldn't... Hold on. Would the 27 points... How many points did you originally have?
I had 8 originally, so I took 4 for the dagger.
It doesn't even...
So,
it doesn't matter if you...
Yeah, because if I took half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Well, hang on. If I use Uncanny Dodge, it halves it? Does that include the poison damage, or...
Yeah, so half of half, so...
Would that
27,
save
so like
me or no?
13 to 6.
6.
So 6.
And then how much was the original?
Oh, but you would have still gone down, because it's... it would have been 6
I originally
plus
had
2.
8. Yeah, so it would have been exactly 0. Anyways, alright, so... Okay.
Can I yell something really quick?
Please.
I'm just gonna yell at her. You asswipe! She thought you were cute!
So Cassandra falls to the ground. Rita yells this. It's going to continue taking its movement. Or she continues taking its movement. Couple pronouns here. Let's see. So move. Here. No, he's gonna move here. Rolen.
Roland is going to cast Expeditious Retreat. Is self only, unfortunately.
Still good.
But then he's going to move 90 to try to get up closer.
Alright, mark your concentration for me.
Concentration. There, that'll work. It's 40, 45. Actually, might not need all of that. Alright, so he's moved 40. And moved to here, and he still has an action because he movement 30 and then bonus action to cast and dash, which the spell allows, and then he is going to shoot a firebolt at the evil-looking tree.
Go for it. Actually, I'm gonna move this back. 19. Yes, that hits. So, 14. Actually, you see flames start to gather on the outside of the tree, and it seems to be doing a lot of damage. The tree is swinging wildly, kind of bucking at the fire.
Okay. That is Roland's turn.
Okay. No more. This is dead. Cassandra, please make a death saving throw for me. On your turn.
Yay. Alright, with that.
Tarvik.
I'm just gonna spend my whole turn moving.
Okay.
So 10, 20, 30 to there, I believe. And then
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will get right to there. I still can't see anyone in there. So
Okay.
that's gonna be me.
Alright. The tree, as it's bucking wildly, will go ahead and slam down towards Rita, but it misses. So, Rita, as you see it pick up its branch from where it swung down earlier between Cassandra and the attendant, you see that it slams again, but this time trying to get closer to you, and it just kind of misses barely at your feet. Rita, what do you do?
Okay. Bonus action healing word for Cassandra.
Save me, Rita. Oh, nice. 9?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you're not. Sorry, you're not dealing with the Hexblade's curse. Should toggle that off.
No worries.
But then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to attack the Drow.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Whoa!
Wait, why didn't Booming Blade go off? Oh, because
You clicked that.
it should have gone off. It's checked. So I'll just roll 2d8. How about that?
Wow. You're angry.
That's a big hit.
So it's a good crit.
Okay. As you switch your attack and you shoot towards him and you swipe and you slash, you see blood start to drip across his chest as he kind of looks down at it, touches it with his hands, looks at it, and then looks at you. He says, "I'm sorry," as he moves towards you, Cassandra, and he wraps his arms underneath your arms as he tries to pull you out of the way. Do you resist? He's trying to drag you this way.
Alright, I'll allow it.
Is
I
he
want to be out of
moving?
its range, but the tree could get an attack of opportunity, I guess.
Not if
It
you're
won't
not
get an
willing.
attack if you're not
So he's
willing
dragging
moving
you,
wolf
so
blade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So do you
Alright,
resist
cool.
or no?
No.
Okay, so he's gonna drag you 15 feet away to get you away from it.
He takes thunder damage, doesn't he? Then
He
Rita.
does. If he moves.
Yep, he's gonna move.
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yep.
I think it's 2d8,
Aw.
right? At this level.
So that's that's another 9.
Wow.
I see 9 and an 8. Is that both of them?
No, the 8 was because the booming blade that I checked finally decided to work.
Oh. Gotcha.
I mean, maybe it should be both of them because I rolled a crit. I don't know if that counts toward this.
For this one, no. No, this
Okay,
one's just
fair
a
enough.
nine. You
So
see
just the
him
9.
kind of grit through as he's dragging you, Cassandra. Roland, you see, as you just appear, you see Cassandra being dragged by this drow.
Oh, he seems nice. I'm going to drop concentration on Expeditious Retreat and instead cast Flaming Sphere and start concentrating on that. And I would like to ram my Flaming Sphere into this tree.
Heck yes.
see. So
It's
how
a
do
dex,
I do?
right?
Yeah, I can let me put it actually in chat. Let's see. Must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 fire damage, or half as much on success.
It's gonna be a half.
Um,
Surprisingly.
Yep. And then any creature that starts its turn within 5 foot of the sphere. I think.
Remind me about that one, because this tree's not gonna move. So
Yeah.
every time it starts its turn, it's gonna. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. I don't know if it makes a difference, but it does ignite flammable objects. But no,
It's definitely up in flames.
I'll move. I think I can move through allies as long as I don't end my turn. Are they considered allies? So the point where I can move through them? Okay. Okay. I will move here. That is my turn.
Great. Cassandra, you are still being, you're being like held by the arms, being dragged off. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and stand up and throw a flask of oil. So if you throw it to a 5-foot section, so we'll like throw it to there.
Mm-hmm.
If lit, the oil will burn for 2 rounds, dealing 5 damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn in the area.
Okay. Before we get to that, make a strength check for me, please.
Okay.
As you haven't said anything to the drow, so he's just trying to drag you. Unfortunately, you
That's
stay
not my
down, as
Okay.
he's got a really good grip on you, because he's pulling you away.
All right, then I will just yell to Rita, back away from the tree.
All right.
And I will tell the drow, okay, you can let me go now. Thank you. We need to talk about that dagger, though.
All right, Tarvik.
Moving into this room. 1, 2, 3. You can get to here. At least you can see the tree. So I will just toll the dead on the tree.
Nice. All right, let me make a whiz. No.
Alright, so it just takes the 9 necrotic damage.
I always hate when that happens as a player.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's the way it rolls
Every time.
sometimes.
Yeah. You see the tree branches just kind of start swaying, almost as if it had a head, it would try and hold it, but it's just kind of flailing at the moment as the tree slams down towards Rita, who's within its range. That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage, Rita, as the...
What was the attack roll?
20.
I shield.
Oh, all right. You see that the tree branch, all of you, slams down on top of Rita, and just in a moment's notice, she goes and does shield, and you see the branch just kind of fall off as it gets negated by shield and slams onto the ground. And a big thud. Rita.
Okay, I'm going to move.
I was muted. The tree took fire damage.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, for this turn.
The roar is
Roll.
just the same damage as last time. Oh, okay, sorry.
Cool.
It takes 7 damage.
Very nice. You can see the tree looks very crispy and is not doing well. It's like totally up in flames.
Yeah, actually, but before I move, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna retort as the branch slams down onto Rita and just sort of bounces off in the air above her. She's just gonna answer back. Your bark is worse than your bite.
Ooh, yay!
Oh, flat.
Rita sings. That is
Buttons.
a
There we
15. Oh, I make it.
Oh.
What happens? Half or no?
No damage.
Okay. If the tree was able to feel sadness, it would, but it can't. Is how we're gonna. Oh, and you move?
Yeah, I move.
Okay. All right. So that ends your turn. If nothing
Yep.
else, and then we go to the drow who says, "No, you're in danger," and just starts to continue to drag you, Cassandra. Do you resist?
No.
Okay.
I'm low enough health that I agree.
Drags you here.
Great.
Roland.
I like half, like, pretend like I want to go, like, let me out.
Like a feint, just like reaching out with your hand, half-heartedly.
Yeah.
Bonus action, ram the flaming sphere, like just move it away and ram it into the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, that was special. And then regular action, just fire bolt at it.
Nice.
That's better.
Ooh, yeah, 25.
That is my
Nice
turn.
hit. Very nice. You see that this tree is looking really, really, really rough. Like, it is almost blackened to a crisp. Plus... You can see even the branches themselves are kind of drooping a bit, and the power behind them is fading fast, you can tell. Cassandra. If you want to try and do something, you have to make a strength check for me.
Okay. Yeah, what I can do.
It'll be in athletics, not strength athletics.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say I can shoot it from range, and I'm gonna try an athletics check.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Nope, doesn't beat it. Natural 20.
All right. I'm out of its range, so I feel safe enough.
Okay.
Why'd you hit me with a dagger, dude?
You're just looking up at his face as he's like holding you and dragging you back.
This is so
WTF,
confusing.
my guy.
Messages.
If that ends your turn, we'll get to Tarvik.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll try another Told the Dead at this point. Happen again, jeez.
Let's see. No, that's a fail.
Alright, so just 7 necrotic damage.
Yes. What is your flair to this? To the Toll the Dead?
I think like a lot of the thunder magic is very loud. I think you just hear this loud gong like ring that just echoes out and just seems to focus on the tree. And you just see like bits of the bark just start to crack under the weight of the flaming leaves above and everything, and it just kind of just slowly tips down and falls to the ground.
Nice.
Yay.
The tree, not being able to take a movement, is just continuing to be a blackened husk, essentially. And you see flames are engulfing the tree itself, as well as starting to catch fire on the shrubbery. So, I'm just gonna draw here with red. You see the fire like this. What are you guys gonna
You're gonna put out the fire.
You are out of combat.
What is like the walls made of? Do I get the impression the fire would be contained to this little courtyard, or not so much?
Not so much. Seems like there's some wood here.
Were there buckets by the spa? For like, I don't know, making steam?
No buckets that you remember. No.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
I did not mean to hit that, but I do think I can put out flames with it, so I'm gonna start doing that.
I'm gonna.
Stuff on a slow campfire.
Yeah,
I'm going to turn the fire purple.
Cool. cool.
I'm glad you do that.
Very cool.
Tarvik starts trying to lower the brightness of the fire so we can at least see where the fire is, like the parts that we need to hit are.
Okay.
I'll move into the room.
I'm still keeping Flaming Sphere on, but I'm gonna like move it to like the center of the space and like 30 feet up.
Okay, yeah, so it's just kind of hovering there.
Yeah.
So
It'll
the
go
fire
away
is
after
now
a minute.
purple. And
I'm gonna ask the drow to let me help. See if he'll let me go.
yeah, he lets you go.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the horses and look for the feed buckets and grab one.
Okay.
Rogue extra speed.
Yeah, actually, you are fairly speedy. So you grab it, and what do? You have some empty buckets.
Yeah. Gonna grab the bucket, yell as I run back in through the place and say, I got buckets! Then run to the spa.
Wait, isn't that like
That's
a
the
living water
waterfall.
though? That's our...
Wait, it's the only water source.
Ask her for help! Maybe she'll help!
Maybe the kitchen has water.
Oh, okay.
Is my thaumaturgy, or not my thaumaturgy, is my prestidigitation working at all? Am I getting like ahead of it, or is like no?
You were
I'm
not
gonna start running out.
You see, Roland, as soon as you like get a little bit of the grass blades that have kind of started burning away, and you snuff that out, you look toward your right, and there's just like a bunch of shrubs on fire that continues to grow.
Alright, we'll run to the kitchen, grab buckets and pots and pans, and fill them with water, and just try to make like a
thing.
line.
I am gonna kind of run actually back to the spa because I do want to actually try to see if I can talk to this water and like tell it that there's a fire.
Okay.
I'm debating conjuring a water elemental. This might be a good moment for it.
So Cassandra, you are running into the kitchen, and what are you trying to do? Just fill it up with water?
I'm gonna find any sort of sink or whatever, fill it up with water.
Yes, there is a sink, and there is water that you are able to get, and I'm gonna
yell fire for the guests, too.
Alright, I've opened That's the kitchen. Yes, there's definitely a sink that you get, you fill up. So you grab that and you make your way back. Rita, what do? You go?
Yeah, I'm running to the spa, and I'm going to, when I get in here, I'm gonna just sort of yell out to the water. I'm gonna say, "Hey, you're intelligent. You know what fire is? There's a fire in the other part of the spa where the garden was, and it's spreading. It's bad. Can you help?"
Make a you want this persuasion or you want to intimidate?
No, I'm not trying to intimidate the water.
Okay.
Yep. There we go.
You see, there seems to be some bubbling within the water, as a little form starts to appear as it starts to drift up into the water, and you can see its form now. I've enabled the token so you can see it. It kind of peeks its head and partially its like shoulders up and says, "I'm so sorry. I can't help. I'm bound to this area. Please take the water." As she just kind of motions her arms out to the water.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll see what I have. I'm gonna try to collect it in whatever I can. I've got a tent.
Can I do
a lot of work.
I've got a water skin, so I'll fill up the water skin. That's all I got.
Okay. You feel that the water movement is actually in your favor as you try and fill up. As soon as you place it in, you see the water just start like gushing into your water skin without any effort of scooping in or out or anything. The water seems to fill. It seems like whatever this water entity is trying to help you.
Okay, great. And then I'm gonna. I don't know if there's a action economy that we're dealing with right now, but I'm gonna start running back.
Okay. No action economy, just trying to figure out what you guys are doing. Tarvik, what have you been doing?
Roland, did you have something you were gonna say?
Yeah, I have a thing to do, but you'll go first. That's fine.
I was literally just going to be like, all right, especially if the fire is starting to grow, as I assume it is, I'm just going to grab Roland and yank him out of the room. Still focusing on.
Don't do that. Okay.
Still focusing on thaumaturgy and literally just like trying to keep the light low, so that they know where like the major fire spots are. And I'll just drink him as far as I can. Especially if there's no action economy, I'm breaking him out of the room entirely.
And Roland, I'm assuming you say no and then resist.
Well, I mean, okay. I'll let him carry me, but at the same time, I'm going to, as he's carrying me out, I'm going to pull out the green elemental gem, and I'm going to activate it.
Okay. Let me go back to that thing, because...
I call forth an elemental servant of a water that fills a 10-foot cube within range. The elemental has a challenge rating of 5 or lower, appropriate to each.
You're talking about the emerald gem, right?
Yes, the emerald gem. Yes,
Okay.
the emerald. I said it wrong. I Flaming Sphere is down. I am holding concentration on this. And he is friendly unless my concentration is broken, and I am going to command him to please put out the fire.
Okay, give me 1 second, because there is something to this. I need to decipher, because I don't remember my notes. So give me a second to read this.
It's definitely cursed. It's cursed and it does not work the way we want it to.
Oh yeah, we got it with the trident, right? The cursed trident. We got this.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
oh man, I'm glad you used that. Great.
Well, at worst, we're gonna have 2 problems instead of 1.
You're right. Thanks for the 2 problems. Double the problems.
Double the problems.
This is exciting.
The worst part is,
really
I literally have.
Idea.
The worst part is, I'm out of spell slots, and I also have control water, so I could actually do water. I have ice storm, so I could put out the fire. I have sleet storm, so I could put out the fire.
So
I have gust of wind.
Help
I could put out
Cassandra with these buckets, strong man.
I'm trying to save Roland, who is actively using a cursed gem to put out the fire that he caused.
That is true. Well,
while saving
we all
everyone.
Okay, so Roland. Describe to me again how you summon this.
I pull out the elemental gem and I do what I think I'm supposed to do to activate it. And am concentrating on the spell.
You concentrate
we can hear you typing.
And nothing happens. As you're thinking in the moment.
Does an elemental show up?
It does not. As you concentrate.
I break the gem?
By doing what?
Try with my fingers?
Make a athletics check for me.
This is a bad idea. I feel like I've been warned against this and I'm doing it anyways. Athletics.
God, I'm just running to the room with like a bucket full of water.
Yeah.
2.
You try and squeeze the gem, nothing happens.
Tarvik, will you please break this for me? And I like try to pass it to the person carrying me out of
Yeah, I was about to say, you say carry, like Tarvik picked you up like a fireman is in dramatically carrying you out of the flaming room. Realistically, what it is more is Tarvik has grabbed the back of your coat and is dragging you out by your heels.
Okay, well, as I am being dragged across my back to the ground and my heels in the air, I try to hand Tarvik a gem and say, will you please break this for me?
What is this?
I think it'll conjure a water elemental and put out the fire.
Don't we already have a water elemental in that room?
It's a fake creature, and I'm pretty sure she said she couldn't leave.
Oh, okay. Why would we want this here all the time?
It should be. Oh, it's only going to stay for an hour, and it should be friendly to us.
Oh, okay. The buck at this point, I don't know if the buckets are doing anything or not.
I haven't gotten to use them yet.
Yeah, I think Rita is still. Well, Rita would have made her way back from the water with her water skin, but she dumps the water skin, and yeah, it puts out the fire in like a very small localized area. And same with Cassandra's bucket, but the whole tree is engulfed in flames, and as it crashed to the ground, everything around it is starting to catch on fire. So, localized, yes, but overall, no.
All right, Tarvik will sigh. Tarvik will sigh heavily and try to break the gem. Then,
Okay, how do you try and break the gem?
I think Tarvik's probably like this. Tarvik will set the gem down on the ground, grab out his great axe, and just swing at the gem, trying to split it in half that way.
Okay. I won't make you roll for this. Easy enough. Once, twice, or however many times, you would definitely be able to break it. And the gem scatters, and it's an unusual scattering. As your axe splits down, you would expect the gem pieces to fall down on the ground, but the scattered remnants of the gem itself start to break away in the mid-air and then start to coalesce in a swirling form, and it grows and grows and grows until you see a watermelon elemental in front of you, swirling in its liquid, hovering there.
Wait, hang on. I want to be clear. This is a water elemental and not what I heard, which was a watermelon elemental.
Yes, water elemental, not watermelon elemental.
That's a different thing.
That is
I still would stick it on the fire,
thing.
but like...
That's
but I want to be clear.
Item.
By any chance, is there a bucket that we could break the gem inside? I think maybe that would be better if we broke it inside water. Or is it too late?
I mean, I was just hitting it on the ground. You said just break it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has been smashed.
Yeah.
It's
okay. I think it'll be alright. I think we just maybe can't do it again.
So you have a now you're making me want to say watermelon elemental. You have a water elemental in front of you. How do you command it?
I point to the fire and I just say, go put out the fire over there.
You see it just kind of glides over and just starts moving through the area, just back and forth, and you see the flames start to dissipate, and the fire gets less and less and less until it is completely out.
See? Good idea! At most one problem right now.
Good job. So we can control this thing?
Nope. Tarvik says, come with me, and then starts walking out the door.
You saying that to the water elemental?
I'm saying that just in general, but I would assume to the water elemental most importantly.
Okay.
I don't have a
I'm just gonna walk
token,
right
but
around the building.
Can we talk to the...
It's going with you, Tarvik.
Okay. It's good. I don't want to like. There's a lot of things happening, but I'll just walk around and wait at this door here.
Wait, can we take a short rest or something? Where are you going?
What do you guys think?
I think the
Tarvik,
water.
I mean, are you following Tarvik?
I don't know. I've lost you already.
I mean,
back to the temple doors. Like, you went back this way.
Okay.
What about Rita?
Are you
What
all
is Rita
coming?
doing?
Yeah.
Rita's like sort of just like stopping to like look at this drow character and like
Yeah, he's over by the temple.
I don't know, like if everyone else is like walking
He's got
away,
steps,
she'll
yeah.
like it looks like she's trying to like figure out what to say to him, but then like everyone's walking away, so she just does like the finger eyes, like she points at her eyes and points at him, and then like follows out.
I love it. He never answered me.
Yeah, he never answered Cassandra, nor did he like blink an eye, bat an eye at Rita's little eye finger thing.
So mysterious.
Alright, so you guys make your way up here. Alright, you are in front of the shrine. What are you doing? You have a water elemental with you.
All right. I point at the door and I say, "Can you get that open?"
Can we maybe sit down for a moment? I don't know if
Those
my
are
face is
those are
supposed to be.
excellent questions that I would have asked before you went in the other room. But this room seems to have something that even the hags don't like in it, which means
What if the
it's
hags were
likely our
leading us
friend.
to this room to kill us? The hags could have been asking us to come here to kill us. There could be something dangerous in this room.
There could, I mean, it seems like they were almost capable of doing that themselves. So
Yeah, and then
I
we
mean,
murdered
just
them.
just because the hag's made of an enemy of whatever's in here doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be kind to us.
probably be kinder than whatever was in the gym. And I mean, at this point, I don't know what the water elemental is doing, but I've given the command, and I'm not stopping it at this point.
Yeah, it's listening. It's here. I'll do a blue token. You have command of the water elemental. Also, you have to maintain.
You told it to
concentration.
open the door.
It
Alright.
tries
I will just
to. Give me 1 second.
Could do that.
Go to the different
Let's
area.
do that instead.
Okay, so I need stats. I think we had an elemental before. I should still have it in the creatures. Give me a second as I look into it.
Oh, you're good.
Yes, I
think you're done.
do. Hey, look at this boy. Maybe I have the token too. Yes,
Oh,
I
the
do.
guy from the lake?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
There's the
We
elemental
fought him in a
boy.
fishing boat.
Yes, you did. It's the same one. He's like begrudgingly. Alright, so he's gonna try and slam the door. Ooh, yes. What's the door? You see it slams into the door, and the liquid that seems to be covering it, that clear liquid that the hags were talking about, you see the water just kind of recoil a little bit as it touches it and kind of flinches a little bit, but the doors burst wide open. And I think here, before I open the doors, is another perfect moment to take another break. Okay, so you guys have just used the water elemental to slam open this door, and so I'm gonna open the dynamic lighting here. As you walk in, or not even really walk in, you can just look from outside, but you see that inside, the interior has the appearance of having been abandoned after some sort of terrible event or confrontation many years ago, because you see broken benches with like shredded cushions overgrown by thick fungi, and there are 4 large mirrors hanging on the walls that have been shattered, leaving the stone floor covered in shards of broken glass. And so the floor in front of you guys as you walk through here is going to be considered difficult terrain. But you see this shrine open up. There doesn't appear to be anything there, so far as you can tell right now.
Okay, nothing there. Let's take a rest.
I'm just gonna go up and do one more thing.
And
He will just walk inside.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there are stairs going up here. Is that what those are?
There are stairs, and they're leading down.
Down. Okay. I'm just gonna yell out with thaumaturgy down those stairs.
Okay.
I'll just walk over to them,
What do you yell?
and I'll just yell out, "Hey, if you are down there, the hags are dead. We can take you out safely now." And then I will walk back and just sit down outside of the building.
Tarvik,
and-
with your passive perception, while you were there by the stairs, you hear sobbing, light sobs as you approach, and as soon as you yell that, they stop. And then you walk back.
All right.
Where do you park
I'll just
yourself?
I'll park myself right there, and I will just I will say to everybody else, sounds like there's somebody down there, but I don't know what or who it is. So We'll just wait for whoever to come out. Mr. Water Elemental, do you want to work on the doors to their house over here as well?
Without
I
a
like that
word,
he's a mister.
just moves over and
You're so polite to the water elemental.
goes and tries to slam this door as well. Roll an attack. Slam attack. Yeah. Okay. You see, there's 2 slams that it has to do before the door budges, but the door finally does burst in, and you hear a shriek coming from inside as the water elemental just kind of stays there. What are you guys doing?
I mean, I'll walk over to the shriek at least.
So crazy.
Over to the shriek. Am I ready a firebolt if I see a hag?
I'm just gonna ready telling the elemental to attack.
I guess I'll get in between the 2 buildings since now we have 2 possible enemies.
What is Rita doing?
Rita will sort of also just sort of, follow.
Okay, so I'll say let's keep your tokens as is. Tarvik, you're the one who has visual insight. You see partially a humanoid figure just standing and screaming essentially here.
Does it look like a humanoid, or does it look like one of the service members?
What do you mean service members?
Like, does it look like staff for the house?
No, it looks like a human. From what you can tell, it looks like a... let me get the description actually so I can properly... Yes, so who you see is... she appears very weak. You see kind of almost like a very withered, almost dry looking, if that makes any sense, figure that's kind of shriveled up and still human, but just looks old, like very, very old and weathered. Though her hair and her figure and her clothes don't make any indication that she's an old person at all. Like her hair is still a very vibrant brown and it's like curling down her hair, but her figure itself just seems very weathered. And she's just kind of stand there frozen, just staring out at the door, and the elemental and you shrieking. She's just standing there.
And she's not chained up at all? Like, she looks like she's free to wander around this place, at least?
Yep. And then immediately she goes onto the ground and starts to kind of cower and cover her body and says, "Please, please don't hurt me. I've done everything you asked, please."
Oh, they're dead. You can come out now.
So
I'll
very...
just have-
No,
and I'll have,
they're not dead, right? Like, we know we only killed 2 out of the 3, right?
Okay.
All you hear
Set-
is just,
"2/3
please.
are dead." Yeah. Oh.
Maybe the water elemental should step aside.
You're right. Mr. Water Elemental, can you grab her and bring her out to us?
Oh no.
Immediately goes in. And then she just starts screeching, and you can hear her like move, like there's something she's just like moving and just grasping at the floor for whatever she can. She's just like being dragged by this elemental as she's being pulled this way, and she's being dragged out. And then the water elemental just kind of hovers.
I'm just going. I'm gonna let the water elemental, like keep holding this woman. I'm just gonna have Tarvik go up and just like put a hand over her mouth. Get like his big gauntlet hands over her mouth.
Okay. So you just grab her mouth, and easily you hear from like the muffled like, "Ooh!" She's looking at you in fear.
Tarvik, what is going on?
Do you think that we're hags? Do we look like them? I'm gonna take that as a no. I can't. They 2/3 of them are dead. The third is gone. The water elemental is friendly-ish. there are more civilians in the main room. Would you like to go with them? I'm going to take that as a yes. Can you take her to the main room? I'll remove my hand and
Please don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you ask.
we're not going to hurt you. We're
Does
literally
detect magic pick up anything?
No.
Okay.
I think Cassandra asked it, but I'm again. Are you Silveri?
I don't know who that is. Please don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you ask.
Is the root in there?
You can hear some sobbing.
What's your name,
I
love?
don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know your name? What's your name?
My name is Gorba. Gorba.
You're okay, Gorba. You're safe now.
She
A little wet.
takes
You're
a
fine.
very hard look at the water elemental next to her and just looks towards Tarvik with wide eyes as well. Looks towards you and is silent. She's just like...
Do you want
Mr.
to tell
Waddle,
us how you got there in the tower?
She's just frozen in fear. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage, Rolen.
15.
Oh,
Still pretty good.
That's a 15 on her too. So yes, yours would beat it because it matches. Well, the hags, they've been keeping me here. I've been serving them. You said you killed them all?
2/3.
Where's the other one? And she looks
Not
around
here.
her fearfully. Thank you. Thank you. All of you. And just looks towards all of you. Still kind of fearful, but at least is able to speak now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm better already. Do you want to walk? Do you want to not be carried by the water elemental?
I can walk on my own. And she just starts crawling away from the elemental.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll just be like...
And then she gets up when she's away from him.
Very nice people inside. I'm sure that you'd be safe with them while we, finish trying to clear the premise.
I know
Let's see who else questions.
I know her. She looks towards Cassandra. So, you said Silveri.
Yeah. Where is she?
You need to help her. She's trapped in the shrine. She's had a terrible curse laid upon her.
Okay. Do you know what the nature of the curse is?
The hags, they made a deal with her, and she didn't believe in herself, so she took it, and they cursed her into a Medusa. She's suffering down there all these years, and all of us have been tormented by those hags. They make us do all of the work, and then they just torture us at night. You see she's wiping off tears from her face.
It's gonna be okay. It seems to be safe inside. There's other guests there. You can fix yourself something
You have
to eat.
to save Silveri, please. And she just kind of crawls towards you, Cassandra, and she just kind of outstretches her hands towards your legs, and she's begging, please, please save her.
We will. We'll save her.
She's the only one who can bring back the temple to what it was. And she kind of drops her head down as she's sobbing.
Oh. Let me see. I have the eyes of charming. They do.
I have rations that I can make taste good.
She doesn't really
What do you-
acknowledge what you just
I have a
said.
bench. I have a bunch of incense and a very expensive bottle of water.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, that water.
It's expensive.
You didn't
Oh,
use
yeah.
you didn't use that on the tree.
All right. I'm gonna.
I paid 100 gold for that.
Top
I'm not or
dollar.
200. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I paid good money for that water. I ain't throwing it at like common fires.
I mean,
I was
yeah,
gonna have to be practical here, and I'm just going to let her sob into my shoulder for a little bit and just say, "As you can see, we're quite hurt, but I promise you, as soon as we recover, we're going to save Silveri.
Thank you.
It's gonna be okay."
There are traps up the tower. If you're going in there, I can help you avoid them.
Okay, that would be great. We'll protect you.
She just
Can
silently
you
nods.
just sit here for an hour
I
while we
kind of
bandage our wounds?
can I be like, how hurtful are these traps?
You just said the element.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
Like, who needs to disable traps when you just have an elemental run up and down the stairs until they trigger all of them, right?
What if it's like an explosion or something?
And what if it lights the tower on fire? We don't have another elemental to summon.
You're right. What if the tower catches on fire with a water elemental who put out the last fire there? What will we do?
Oh no.
What if it breaks the tower in half because it's such a big explosion?
Less stairs. Problem solved. No, I'm kidding.
What if it crushes our lily root? Hey, do
That,
you know where
that's
the
the
lily root is?
that's an actual problem.
Gorba, do you know where the lily root is?
It's inside the tree. The tree in the garden.
Oh shit!
I just look at Roland, who I know lit the tree on fire.
There was no reason
No
to suspect that. Oh my freaking gosh! Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's okay-ish. I mean, we played out somewhat quickly.
Anyone
It was, like,
multi-class as
deep
druid
inside.
recently?
Not recently. I don't think an herbalism kit is exactly going to get me a lot out of a burnt tree.
There was no reason to suspect
Well,
that
hang
a
on.
lily root would be inside of a giant tree.
Now, hang on though. Hang on. Technically, the roots didn't burn, right?
Yeah.
No.
So
You just
so
said inside, not under.
yeah, we just burned the top part. We didn't burn the under part, so we just got to dig a little bit.
Maybe we should go focus on that right now.
Maybe we should, or take a
Rest.
nap. One of the two.
Yeah. All right.
I
let's
mean, the
take a
roots,
nap.
it's not going to get worse, right?
It's not gonna get worse. It's not gonna get worse between now and then. As the lily is like slowly dying on its last breath, but we can't do anything about that because we're tapped anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I have lay hands. I can heal it.
That's something. That's more healing than I currently have.
Yeah.
Let's
I've been
walk
saving
over
it in case anyone goes down. But I'm the one that went down.
Okay, we can go walk over the tree, try to find the root, and lay our hands on it.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, let's do that. Come on, we'll come on, Gober. We'll walk you over there. Should we maybe close the door to the shrine? Maybe like tell the Medusa not to come out. That we'll come help her in a minute. I don't know.
Oh, how about this?
Probably chained.
She's trapped downstairs
Okay.
of the shrine.
Okay. Okay,
Okay,
we'll help her
that
in a
should be
minute. We'll be fine. Okay.
Hour.
Come on, Gorba.
Okay.
Let's get you inside.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell the water elemental to.
Hey, maybe
I
the
don't know if I
water
fit in the
elemental
door or
can
not.
help with like picking up, like just popping some of these dead monsters their heads off, so that we can go and
Oh,
collect the meteor
spawn.
next.
That's a
Yeah.
great idea. Mr. Water Elemental, any body laying on the ground, that is not moving. I make sure to gesture to the probably still crawling adult who's very, very scared. Just remove their head and like place them in a pile by maybe like that bush there, and then meet us around at the front of the building.
Okay, so you can mark in your inventory 2 hag heads and
We should probably search for bodies too.
1 cambion head.
Ooh.
Cambion, as well as 1 hellhound head.
Gargoyle heads as well.
2 gargoyle heads, yes, as well.
Can you spell one more time the guy's head?
Cambion, yes, Cambion. And you want the water elemental in the front, you said?
I said remove the heads and then make its way to the front when they're done.
Yeah, so it'll meet you out at front. It's just hovering in the entrance. The woman that you found is following you guys. She doesn't know what to do, so she's just like right behind you guys.
Maybe Orba, stay here. Stay with that lovely couple. They're nice.
I'm gonna take a quick detour to the spa just to let the creature there know that the fire's okay. It's dealt with. Nothing to worry about. Everything's safe now. Also, we killed 2 of the hags, and one of them got away.
Who are you saying this to?
I'm gonna take a detour up to the spa to tell the water.
Oh,
Hey,
the
Rita, ask her
water.
name. Rita, ask her name.
Yeah, I'll ask her her name as well.
Okay, you tell her all this, and she says, "My name is Serena. Cyrena.
Cyrena.
And Rita, I did share with you a handout of what she looks like.
Anyone know anything about trees and stuff?
Can I roll a nature check?
Yes, go ahead. Roll a nature check for me.
Okay. Okay, there was no reason for that to be a disadvantage, but it was still a 1.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, natural 1, total 8. I mean, you figure that this is some sort of tree that's been manipulated through magic, though the extent of that you're not quite sure.
I guess I will try to look around in it. Is there any like holes in it or like
Holes in the tree?
Yeah. Or is it totally burned down? It's like totally ash, or what's the situation?
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay.
I help her.
You may.
Like,
Alright. And
Nice.
that's 20. I didn't even have to take your help.
There are no holes that you know of, but you remember that she said that it was in the tree.
Mm.
And the tree
Okay.
does look very burnt. Like, even though you guys were trying to manage the fire, when it was up in flames, like, it was up in flames, especially during the battle when there were a lot of fire spells being cast upon it. It really took a lot of heat. Pun intended.
Uh-huh.
can I try to open up the tree? Like, pull at it a little bit and get inside of it?
Also the
Sure.
bark.
Make an athletics check for me if you're using brute strength.
I think this is in time for DM inspo.
Okay.
Probably. Oh, it seems like a waste. This seems like
I mean,
a waste.
Tarvik is right here. Also, there's a water elemental.
Tarvik, come help with this. Please.
Okay. All right. Water
Definitely, though.
elemental, come help with this. And I yell at the door to the water elemental.
It just goes towards. It seems to not know what you're trying to do. So can you give it a clearer action?
Okay. I guess if we're trying to open the tree up, is that correct?
Yeah,
Well,
like,
does anyone
peel
have a
the
better
bark off
idea? Like, I mean, I'm worried about hurting the root inside, but I can't think of anything else to do.
Is the root magical? Can Rita use her magic eyes?
Detect magic on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rita.
Rita's like still in the spa, and she's just sort of like is there anything that you need? Are you happy here? Are you okay?
I was happy here when Silveri was running the establishment until those hags took over. And you can hear it's like very watery and very light in the way she speaks to you. Once she is able to return, then I will be at peace.
Okay. Okay, we'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
Well, maybe you know something. I don't know if you know, but we just found out that Silveri was transformed into a Medusa. Do you maybe know how like the hags did it? Do you know if there's like a way to undo that?
Oh, how terrible. Unfortunately, I do not. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, you stay here and enjoy the spa. And Rita's gonna walk away.
You hear Cassandra yelling out, Rita!
You also hear Tarvik just be like, all right, I feel like we're just going to go for it, right? And
Oh, wait! Rita.
Rita, what does your magic eye see?
Yeah, I'll use detect magic
Detect
and yeah, I'm looking.
You see everything that is magical on your persons, but there doesn't appear to be anything beyond that in this room.
There's nothing magic in the tree that I can see.
Okay, well, but wood blocks it, right? Wood blocks detect magic. I think wood blocks detect magic.
I don't know.
Foot.
Just peel the bark off. Don't like chop it in half.
all right. Okay. I'll tell the water elemental to start peeling the bark off, and I'll start doing the same with because I want to try to get like thinner. I was going to say a crowbar would be good, or I'm going to use. I was going to use a hammer and pitten to like carve certain bits of it.
Interesting.
Like where I have a metal spike, I guess, so I could like pry down a couple layers and then pry up with it.
Mm-hmm. How careful are you trying to be?
I mean, I kind of careful. Like I'm not trying to go straight through the tree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to just like.
It's your choice of rolling in athletics or rolling a straight dexterity.
I mean, it's not that much. I'll do dexterity because I'm trying to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I can help you. I'm pretty nimble and I got tools.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say either that or the water elemental is helping in just like moving burnt branches out of the way or something like that. But I'll try straight dex. I don't know how this will go, but
hey,
fairly well.
You, Tarvik. All right, so you go ahead and try and use the hammer and the pitons. Pitons? Never know which one.
Metal spikes.
We always have that.
Yes.
Yeah.
To maneuver your way and kind of like leverage and then pull off the bark a little bit as you like knock in a little bit and get some leverage. And you start to peel away. And eventually you find yourself reaching a point where the piton goes into the tree and then it's like a hollow space and you use the leverage and you kind of like pull the rest of the bark away and you see inside there is a very small lily flower with some root, like with its root kind of exposed inside, like the very center of this tree trunk, and it is black.
Lay on hands.
Yeah, I got 15 points of health. I don't know if it'll help, but I'll
Put that
put
in the
in.
chat. What's the description for lay on hands?
Yeah, it probably won't work because it's like healing power, but it doesn't say. Heal wounds, healing power.
It works on
So if it has
creatures.
points, yeah, there we go.
It's creatures.
Yeah, so if it's not a creature, don't do anything. I was only gonna do 5 points anyways.
Okay. Take those 5 points off as you rest your hand on it. Nothing seems to happen.
Well, there's that.
Maybe we can take the ashes to Mr. Magic Michael Dude and he can restore it somehow.
We could also maybe wait.
Monday? I don't know.
Would the water know?
Maybe Michael Dune just wanted to like use it as, I don't know, some sort of like garnish, and the fact that it's already been sort of seared, like he'll be able. It's exactly what he needs.
Yeah.
Maybe Silveri has a backup plant.
Maybe. I
Or
mean,
she
we
can
could also
restore
just
it.
talk to the water. Maybe the water knows.
Yeah, we can touch the water.
All right, let's actually take a rest before we get into all this.
Well, do we want Mr. Elemental to do anything while we rest?
We will lose him. He's only here for an
Yeah.
hour.
Mm-hmm.
We already got the heads.
Yeah, they're in a pile above that bush out front. We didn't search the bodies, but I don't necessarily trust him to search the bodies.
Yeah. Just protect us while we take short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Or look for the kobold.
Yeah, we could have him just like search all of the rest of the rooms because we didn't go back to the the guest rooms.
I think that would be a good idea.
Well, what's he gonna do if he finds something?
If you find if you find something, anything at all, grab it, hold on to it, and bring it into our room here.
Anything at all? Really?
Fine.
Is that what we're gonna tell him?
You're right. Anyone. Excuse me.
Okay.
Except
in
for
the
the
guest
human
rooms,
in the guest
the
room,
better.
not the people that we passed in the food room.
Only the people in the private rooms. If necessary, use force to open the doors.
Okay, so I just want to clarify. Tarvik told the elemental to grab anyone in the rooms and use force if necessary to open doors.
And I
guest rooms. He specified.
Yeah, I was
the
about to say
bedrooms.
I would specify because they were right. I would say the guest rooms. Any of the
guest rooms.
Yes.
Okay, and to take them and bring them where?
To us.
To you. Okay. As you say your final word to the elemental, it just moves away.
I'm just gonna plop down.
I mean,
some of
us have already burnt
from
our
the lounge. Ah! What is that thing? And you hear some commotion happening here in the lounge.
Gonna go walk over to the lounge. Be like, "Water dude's fine. He's fine. He's on our side. He's going to not attack anyone."
Rolen, roll initiative for me, please. I just need to see your initiative because it will determine if yours is okay. Good so far. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All let's see. Okay, so that is going to be an attack here. As the drow very instinctually moves to go and attack it. So let's see, 16, 21, armor class 14, so they both hit. And does the elemental have any to... Yes, it does. Okay, so the elemental is going to take 13 points of piercing damage as the assassin takes its dagger and slices through the water. Roland, you walk in and you yell that the elemental will not do any harm.
Does the elemental hit him back?
I never said to defend itself. So.
But in
It might
the
be cursed.
spell, it says, I do believe, let me reread, I think it tries to protect itself.
It obeys verbal commands that you issue to it. If you don't issue any commands, then it defends itself.
Okay, so it has a command, so it's not going to. So it just keeps moving on its turn. It'll keep on moving. And as soon as you say that, the drow just kind of looks at you with a questioning gaze, but just holds. And the others rolled lower initiative, so they don't even have a turn yet. So everyone's just holding as the drow talks directly towards you, Roland, and says, "What do you mean? Explain." As the elemental keeps going.
It's an ally. It ain't gonna hurt anyone. I'm going to go take a nap. I walk away.
You hear some voices, but you don't hear any shrieks. And then you hear a boom in the distance. Boom.
Opening the doors by force.
Yup.
So much for the guest room.
There is literally a kobold who was in charge of fixing doors last night. If he is at all friendly, all doors will be fixed later on.
That's job security. We're just helping out the
Yeah.
little man.
To be fair, we can use that as cushioning when we tell them that we burned down their tree and their root or their lily root.
Yeah. At least the kobold has lots of work to do.
Every 20 seconds you hear a thud.
I'm just gonna
What are you guys doing?
start bandaging my wounds,
Mm-hmm.
cleaning my daggers.
Gonna concentrate on my arcane recovery as
Okay.
we rest.
So what do we know about... Okay.
I'm gonna do a song of rest.
Ooh.
Aww.
That would
What do
be
you
very
sing?
helpful.
Rita's not going to sing. She's gonna pull out the lyre that she spent so much time the night before, polishing it up and cleaning, because of the comments from that very rude demon.
Say it. Yeah.
Say it. And she's just gonna play, a nice little calming piece, sort of like a lullaby, maybe.
Oh, thanks.
And Tarvik?
What do we know about... Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just bandaging. I'm just bandaging up. Just trying.
Okay. Go ahead, Cassandra.
What do we know about Medusas?
Can I roll a history check?
I mean, I think that we should try to figure out what was the nature of this deal. Maybe the nice old lady knows something about it, and if we need to, I can send to Greensong and maybe see if we can get anything from her on how to solve this.
You mean the one that we killed her sisters about less than an hour ago?
Yep, her.
Okay.
We could also search their tower for any clues with the help of the woman.
That
I
might
mean,
that might be a better option.
there's also a good chance that if we can kill Greensong, that'll just sort of end the curse. Maybe, I don't know if that's true. Maybe that'll end any chance of undoing the curse.
Yeah. I'm gonna use like all of my hit dice here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are rolling. Let's see. Let's see. History. Oops. Yeah, Roland, go ahead and make a history check for me.
That should not have been an advantage. It should have been normal.
10.
So 10.
Yeah. So they are deadly and they are ravishing. So they're very beautiful, but there's a lot of destruction that can come from a Medusa. You know that they are serpent-haired, and most of them suffer an immortal curse brought on by their vanity. Typically, they are isolated, and they're not really like in places where you can happen upon them. They're typically very secluded. They live in exile almost. 10. Let's see. You would know, yeah, very basically that if you look upon it, it can turn into it can turn you into stone. And
Do I know if it's like, do we have to make eye contact? Is that when we turn into stone?
with the 10, you're not going to get that, no. But you do know that it turns living things into stone by way of viewing them. How specific, you're not quite sure. You just know that it can happen. I think that's all you'll get with a 10.
I don't know. Anyone else ever heard of
Oh.
Medusas?
There's a lot of nat 1 hit dice. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know all of mine.
I rolled pretty well. I still got a couple hit dice left even, so I'm all right.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you had a nat 20 on one of yours. Nice.
Yeah, well, yeah, 10 or an 8
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I had an 8,
I mean,
a couple
yeah,
7s
yeah.
in there.
Yes,
Like, that will do it.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's see if I have anything else.
Yeah, I was supposed to
new
say,
that-
would I know anything about them?
Yeah, roll history.
I'm at least proficient in. I was supposed to say, I'm at least proficient in history. I don't know if it will do anything, but
Let's see.
one higher than Roland though, so
Same information.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Anything
Okay.
else while you guys are resting? Sure, resting.
So we know they turn people into stone. Do we have anything that can help with that, or are we just all gonna be statues?
Well,
Well,
I figure, like, if it's a curse, a curse effect, I mean, surely there has to be some way to unpetrify people once they start to turn.
Gotcha.
would Tarvik know the way to unpetrify people? Because that would be technically more of a medicine check.
Based on your history check, if it was higher, I would say yes, you would know with a medicine roll, and I would give you the opportunity, but I think just by way of you not even really knowing about Medusas, I would say no.
Okay.
And, I mean, and since we don't want to kill this Medusa, we want to help it, I feel like it might be safe just to, not look at her. Rita,
So
maybe
we'll
you can
start with
cast
the
your
tower?
darkness spell, and that might help.
I mean, yeah, I can only do that once a day.
Gotcha. What were you gonna say, Cassandra?
Maybe we should start with the tower first, trying to gather some information before we try to talk to the Medusa or uncurse her.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do we have anything that can lift curses magically?
Not today.
Like tomorrow, though, if we wait till tomorrow, would
I mean,
Oh yeah, we did the trident, right?
yeah. That removes it from a person, so in theory, I could.
I mean, if she has the cursed condition,
All
that seems
curses.
like what we should do.
If it is a curse, if it actually is, it would remove it. I'd have to get close enough to touch it, though.
I feel like if you were blindfolded, if you had your eyes closed, I think you're safe at least from the petrifying thing. Assuming she's not hostile in some other way.
Yeah, that's fair. She may be, if I'm honest, but I can't. I'm not going to be able to do that today, though.
I agree. Maybe if we do the tower first, and then maybe we'll need to sleep. It's still pretty early in the day, right? It's like we woke up, we had a fight, yeah.
So we probably can't rest for a long rest for a while.
No.
Yeah. So I would just be like, yeah. I mean, we're gonna need at least another day. I mean, I guess the point I would make is what's another day. But
we do have lots of shit going on. But yeah.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I get it, but we can't. We're in this now, and currently, we're not exactly leaving this place in a better state. I just start looking at the very burnt tree.
There are two less hags. We are leaving this in a better state.
Yeah, we broke up a coven.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Tarvik, we haven't had time to tell you. Do you remember Parabor?
Yeah, the place you're from.
Yeah, it's under attack by necromancers right now.
Oh, I thought we already knew that.
Did
Looks around. Like, was that not what we
tell
thought?
you that?
Well, I thought we knew that before. That's why Zeke was going there.
We thought they were under attack by. We didn't know what they were under attack by. We found
I thought
out.
it was Gloomers. Yeah.
We confirmed that it's an actual like necromantic lord has a presence in Parabor that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully maybe Zeke will deal with that, and we won't have.
We
to.
also found out that Zeke maybe isn't going.
Yeah, Zeke just sent some troops like an asshole. Yeah, and didn't.
Well,
go.
maybe. Well, who knows? Maybe the troops will deal with it then. I feel like I don't want to be that guy, but even a couple day ride up to Parabor is a long journey, and
like a week.
Yeah, I mean, we have horses, probably a little less than that now, but still, like, there are enough problems just in Duros that are worth saving, right? There's clearly there's some sort of necromantic lord in and around Duros with the Gloomers, right?
It could be the same one, and he could be stationed in Parabor.
Why, if that was the case, why are they still coming then, right? Someone's got to be making them.
If he made them like 2 months ago and just unleashed them on the world, and they've just been existing since then, doing their own thing.
I mean, I guess it could also be two separate ones, or one that just travels between the two, or it could be none, and everyone's lying, and they're just undead for undead's sake.
I'm just saying we should be quick about this stuff if we can.
I want to send to the Scarlet Sash and Archaeus and maybe Simon and see how they're all doing.
Right
now? You have sending?
Well, yeah, I mean, I have sending. I tend to like to do that at the end of the day, just in case. It's a pretty big spell slot.
That's a great idea, though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad because we kind of sent the Scarlet Sash up there, and it's just like, well, what if they got caught and it's actually the hand that they were transporting that's kind of
they didn't tell us what it was.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah. My mind is so shot. Like, the nice elf ladies are hags. Necromancers are everywhere. I don't know what's
Do you
right to do.
think? Do you think
The
the tree
hot
was?
drow threw a dagger at you, a poison
what the
dagger
fuck?
at you.
That
Wait, he did
hurt.
what?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
there was a dagger that sliced my face open. You see this?
Aw.
And did it come from the drow? I think it did.
Yeah, it totally did.
He
Let's
was
fucking
helping
I hit him
you.
for
He
you.
was.
I want you to know that. Like, I just turned around and I hit him. I
Aw.
ignored the tree. I busted him up.
Thank you, Rita. You always got my back.
He just smiles.
Tarvik rolls his eyes.
We'll get through that soft, gooey heart some point, Tarvik. I just know you're secretly a teddy bear. Yeah.
No. Oh,
Yep.
I am, but I get to see through bullshit. Just looks back down.
Sure. You call it that.
Oh, look, the water elemental's coming back.
Oh. Has he got anything?
Nope.
Did you bring a gift?
He did not.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good.
Okay.
Good boy.
Well, can you go and stand outside of the temple and, if anything comes out of it, grab it and punch it a bunch, I guess.
anything?
Non-lethal.
Yeah, and
knock
also,
it
yeah.
out. Knock it out, please.
Without killing it.
Moving out.
Seemed like some poor bird or squirrel or something. One of the horses
I
been
mean-
like
A rat,
wander in
yeah,
It's a
there.
rat.
I mean, I feel like that's more amusing than anything else. Watching a water elemental attempt to punch a rat on the ground.
What if one of the horses wander in there and then have to wander back out?
I mean, I feel like horse is smart enough not to wander in there, and I feel like that's what matters.
I burnt down a tree today, you guys. I'm gonna be a little salty about the
We had
potentials
no
of bad
idea.
things happening.
Look, I think whatever quest from Michael Dune, I don't think it was as important as saving these people here and now, so.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fair.
Alright, are we ready to check out the tower?
Or I guess.
Did we get
Do
that
we wanna-
woman's name? I didn't write it down.
Gorba? Gorba?
Yeah, Gorba, Gorba. Yep.
Okay, got it. Okay, let's find Gorba.
Mm-hmm. I imagine at this point it's been an hour, so my water elemental is no more.
Would have maybe.
Okay.
We'll find out next session.
Do
Yeah,
well, do I feel like we might as we're resting say to Tarvik, like as we approach the hour, maybe go ahead and like actively dismiss it rather than just letting the time run out. I think that might be a thing.
Okay. Well then, if that is the case, then I would, as it maybe got to like the 15-minute mark, I would have gone over to the door of the temple, and I would have just been like, you're free to go back to your home plane, I guess. I don't know how to do that, but
just like a shoe
Go home.
motion with your hands.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
shoo.
Chew, get out of here. We don't need you anymore. Get.
It's like what was like Lassie? Just like
Well, no,
throwing stones.
I was thinking Harry and the Is it Harry and the Hendersons?
No,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
I haven't seen that. I know what it is. I'm picturing it, but I.
Here.
Anyway, you
will-
do the shoe motion, and then the elemental dissipates from the air,
Oh yes, I
and
remember
then
this.
you return back to your group. And at the end of your short rest, that's where we'll end